China started to have this one-child policy ever since 1979. Actually, it started in the early 1970s. And by adopting that policy, which probably is the most massive and controversial policy in mankind's history, China avoided more than 400 million births. While different people have different views as to the merits or the demerits of the one-child policy, the actual effect is that China now has 400 million less people than otherwise we would have if we did not have the one-child policy. But the one-child policy, even at its inception, was designed for 30 years only. By now, it's already 37 years, so it's long overdue. And also, I would say that while the Chinese population is expected to peak at about 1.5 billion people in China in the coming few years, if we did not change the one-child policy dramatically, then depending on different estimates, the Chinese population may shrink very dramatically to different levels of population. Some levels are very scary. It's all the way down to about 800 million people in China. So I would say the two-child policy, two-kids policy are long overdue. And I think eventually and philosophically, how many kids each couple should have should be left to the families to decide, husband and wife to decide. The government should not intervene too much in that decision, which should be very personal and family-based decision. But China being China, we have one ruling party, which sometimes, pokes into the personal matters very closely. That's a reality we need to get accepted to that reality. But I hope the two-child policy will be implemented and will be welcomed by the people. I personally believe each couple should have more than one child. In my case, I have two daughters, and I feel much better.